Hey guys, this is going to be a review of episode 7 of Eyewitness. I wrote a review of the first 6 episodes over on my blog. I don't actually think it's posted yet as I'm filming this. I did start watching Eyewitness kind of late, so I had to binge watch the first 6 episodes, well the first 5 episodes to be ready for episode 6 to air. Like, I finished episode 5 the same day that episode 6 aired, and then several days later wrote about the first 6 episodes, but it didn't really get specific because it was covering all 6 episodes, and I don't think I've actually posted it yet. But for now, we're just going to talk about episode 7, which aired yesterday as I'm filming this. Oh my god, guys, I loved this episode so much. Like, Phil and Lucas in this episode killed me. It's actually kind of strange because while, like, the tensions are rising and things are getting more intense, at the same time, it felt happier than, like, any other episode, maybe. Although maybe I'm only thinking that way because I did watch the first 6 so close together. Maybe one of them was happier than I'm remembering, I don't know. But the tone of this episode, like, so much of it, just entirely because of Phil and Lucas, basically, was just made me happy more than anything else watching it, which was interesting. I'm getting really anxious about Helen and, like, how she's looking for the killer, and obviously we know who the killer is, which I love as a storytelling point, by the way, like the audience knowing who the killer is when the characters don't. But anyway, and that was so frustrating this episode because it was, like, so close yet so far. The dog, I totally saw the dog dying coming before it happened. I think, like, everyone did at that point, like, once the dog started barking, and I got really worked up about that while watching the episode. That was really sad. My 2 favorite parts of the episode definitely were Philcus, like everything with Phil and Lucas, basically, like, throughout the entire episode, they were great, but also Tony in this episode. I found Tony amusing in the past 6 episodes, but I swear I was, like, laughing out loud about things, or at things that he said more often in this episode than any of the previous episodes. And I don't know if that was just my mood while watching, like I was in a really good mood or what, but I loved him in episode 7. He did a great job. And after this episode, I am, like, even more pumped for episode 8, which is saying something because I was already pretty excited. Preview for the next episode just has me so excited, and it's going to be one of those times where it's really hard to wait an entire week to see the next episode, because the combination of like the tension and everything surrounding the mystery, and obviously Lucas is getting protection from the FBI now. Philip doesn't have protection even though he probably should, and I'm just so excited for next week, you guys. I think we find out tomorrow what the ratings were for this episode. This review will probably be up after that's, like, confirmed, but I'm filming it before, and I really hope that the views went up again because this episode was so great, and this show in general is so great, and they deserve all of the views, seriously. I will see you guys later. Bye.